And welcome to this weather video with Alvin Kamau, and happy Super Bowl Sunday, as we do have that Super Bowl Sunday forecast and what to expect after. Now I want to let you know, folks in St. Louis, I'm focusing on places down in the South or Dixie Alley for this Super Bowl Sunday forecast. Then we'll come to you after, because if you have any friends and family down in the South, places like Louisiana or Mississippi, they have an enhanced risk for severe weather, and this is something to monitor, and it does include a potential for tornadoes, even some wind and hail being a big reason why they put out this enhanced risk. Again, it's for places down in the South, not expected to impact the St. Louis area, so not to freak you out. But this is something to note. Places like Jackson, Mississippi are one of those areas that a lot of people will be watching the Super Bowl and may be unaware of the potential severe weather, so that's why you probably need to give them a heads up, any friends or family down in the South, to have multiple ways to receive warnings and not freak out if their local meteorologist breaks into the Super Bowl, because this is something that a lot of people are going to be angry about with this potential for severe weather down in the South. So again, potential for tornadoes, maybe some wind or some hail out of this in places like Louisiana, Mississippi, and can't even roll that out in Alabama. They still have a 5% risk for tornadoes, and this is within about 25 miles of a given point. And so this is something to know. And to give you a good look at what could happen in the coming hours down in the South, I want to emphasize that you can see these storms continuing to move in or developing over the next couple of hours, especially during the Super Bowl. So not a good thing to hear if you have any friends or family down in the South. But luckily here in St. Louis, we shouldn't get any interruptions with any bad weather. And so this is something that you do need to know for places like Mississippi, Alabama, and even Georgia. You can see places like Atlanta could be getting those heavy rains as we get into even Monday, February 12th. And so this is something to note, and this is something I wanted to bring up in this Super Bowl Sunday forecast. But for St. Louis, we're good on this Sunday, but we do have to monitor Monday into even the evening hours of your Monday for places south of St. Louis for the potential for a rain-snow mix. And notice how it stays south of the St. Louis area, and right here is where the St. Louis area is. Places like maybe Farmington in our southern counties is where we have to monitor for a rain-snow mix. And this is really looking like, I wish it could go a little further north for our snow lovers, but looks like it's going to stay mainly south of the St. Louis area. And one thing we're monitoring is potential heavier bands of snow that could overcome these warm surface temperatures, because over the last couple of days we've been dealing with those warm temperatures across the area, or mild temperatures. And so when this moves in, mainly Monday morning through the evening, we gotta monitor our southern counties really closely. But for the St. Louis area, as you can see, there is a sharp cutoff. If we get anything, maybe a couple of snowflakes to a trace on grassy surfaces, mainly going to be south of St. Louis, where we could have a bigger impact on those roads. And definitely towards the south of St. Louis, we could get some school closings. So crazy weather from severe weather in Dixie Alley to the potential for some snow, mainly towards our south. But then let's look at one other thing that we are monitoring. And this is really just looking at the 6 to 10 day temperature outlook. I did tell you that I'll continue to update this with you, and that you should check back for updates when it comes to this, because this was issued February 11, 2024. And looking from February 17th through the 21st of 2024, we have below normal temperatures for not just Missouri, but Illinois, Arkansas, Tennessee, Mississippi. You can see there's a good area that could have below normal temperatures. And yes, this could mean some chilly temperatures. And we can't roll out even some precip in parts of the U.S. that could be in the form as rain or maybe even some snow, but it's too early to find out if that's going to happen. Until then, that's something that we're going to continue to monitor as we move through February. The only chance of snow I'm seeing right now is, of course, for Monday morning through the evening, mainly just for areas south of St. Louis. And again, for those people that are just tuning into this premiere, because I'm uploading it as a premiere, you can see places like Dixie Alley, Louisiana, Mississippi. This is the area we gotta monitor for this Super Bowl Sunday. For St. Louis, if you're traveling anywhere on this Super Bowl Sunday, you should be fine. But it's mainly on Monday we have to monitor areas just south of St. Louis for some rain or some snow. But St. Louis, I guess the kids are still gonna be going to school. This could still shift north or south a little bit, but that is what I am seeing. And so for those people that know that this was too much, I just thrown this information at you very quickly. you can see just a potential for severe weather in the deep south, and then for St. Louis, I'm just monitoring areas south of St. Louis for the potential for a rain-snow mix on your Monday, and then 6 to 10 day temperature outlook still has temperatures below normal for this time of the year. And of course, please check back for updates because you can see how far that goes into February, and we can still get some changes beyond the 7-day forecast. Until then, I hope this video was understanding. I know I just went through this, that, and that, but it was just a heads up for anyone that has friends and family down in the south, and also if you are planning to do anything to start your week other than kids going to school, if you're traveling anywhere, just wanted to give people the heads up. And I hope you stay safe, go Chiefs, and enjoy the rest of your Super Bowl Sunday. I'll see you in the next weather update. Hopefully it doesn't have all this information being thrown at you and it's just a nice easy weather video. Until then, don't forget to follow me on Twitter or X, whatever you want to call it, for the latest weather updates, and I will see you there as I'm going to be putting out an outdoor weather report, basically talking about the same things I mentioned here. And so this is also another place you can follow me for quick, shorter weather videos. Until then, we'll see you in the next one, and Super Bowl Sunday. Have a great one.